Economic Ninja here. I hope you're doing great. We're going to talk about side hustles. We're going to talk about a story, a conversation that I had with someone just this morning at a tractor depot. I'd rented a tractor for doing some yard maintenance and I dropped it off and something triggered inside of me. I was watching these workers working for the man, right? Working for somebody else, and they were happy, right? But you could just tell there's something more inside of these people. Everyone, there's just that feeling, and I'd love it if you'd type it down below if you feel like this too. I don't want to work for anybody. I want to be financially independent. I want to crush it. I want to make money. Now, I'm going to show you something that's on my Facebook feed that I think is really important. And it has everything to do from RC airplanes to toys to tractors and Lamborghinis and this conversation. So many of you know that I have had over 21 side hustles throughout my life. I started in 6th grade selling candy at school. I started a baseball card shop. I started an auto detailing business. I started selling electric trains on eBay. That turned into real estate. And each time, every single side hustle brought me more and more and more money. Became a crypto miner. I did all kinds of stuff. You know, I started a crypto LLC and a real estate agency, a construction company, and these things got bigger and bigger and bigger. There's so many people that stare at other people and they go, I want to be like them. They have a fancy car, they look happy, they're on vacations, they've got their own plane. There's a day coming that I will be flipping, I know it sounds crazy, yachts and jets. And I'm not there yet, but I'm going to be. Why? Because during a crisis, everybody loses their mind, honestly. Everyone loses their mind. There's a lot of opportunities happening right now on Facebook. And the conversation that I had at the tractor place was because the other day I saw a listing for a Bobcat and a trailer and a few attachments. And that showed me something very serious, an opportunity coming. And that is people are liquidating. Now, if you look on my Facebook feed, you know, looking down in Southern California right now, I like to look at areas to get a feeling for what's going on. Last couple of years on Facebook Marketplace, all you see is absolute junk selling, just crap. And why? Because people didn't need money. They had everything they needed. They had government stimulus checks. They had whatever employment they wanted. They had stuff. Okay, that's changing. And so right now I am seeing a ton of aircraft hitting the market, nice aircraft. Now the prices aren't where I want to buy them right now. You guys know that I'm an enthusiast of aircraft, and I wouldn't show you, I mean, I got it behind me, but I've got an entire plane wing hanging up in my living room. It's like 16, not a wing, but the rear stabilizer, it's like 16 foot across, right? I like aircraft, but I'm not there yet on price. There are a lot of tractors being sold, high-end, a lot of equipment from companies. And what I'm noticing, these tractors are pretty new. They're only, you know, a handful of years old, 3 or 4 years old. A lot of companies expanded and now they don't have the business to keep up with all the equipment, the payments they have. So they're going to start liquidating stuff. And I'm seeing people that are walking away from businesses. This is your time to pounce. Now, I'm going to do this. A shameful plug for my other channel, my newest channel, This Will Make You Rich. I put a link down below to anybody that wants to make money in side hustles or you're crushing in side hustles. I did a video that was just released on how to know if your side hustle is worth it and how to evaluate your time versus how much you make. And I think it's very valuable. I think it's one of this channel, we're going to be putting a lot of time in editing things and bringing very valuable content on how to be successful during this crash, how to get out of debt. And then we're going to go high level as this collapse happens. I'm going to be teaching you things about investments that will probably blow your mind. So please go check that link out, watch the video, maybe hit the thumbs up and hit subscribe. Hit the bell icon because these are changing times right now. So I told the guys at the tractor place, I said, you know, you guys all day sling tractors for the man. And I said, you know, an amazing opportunity is coming. I made a lot of money. I mean, a lot, well over 6 figures a year for a handful of years selling tractors that I was buying from construction companies that were going under. Now, these two gentlemen were too young to even remember this. They were actually in high school during the Great Recession. But I told them, I said, you need to start keeping an eye out. You obviously know a lot about tractors because every day you have to service them, move them around and all this kind of stuff, evaluate their strengths and weaknesses. You can start buying and selling these tractors. And I told them I was making like $5,000 a piece on these tractors. And honestly, my greatest haul was over $30,000 on a collection of equipment in one whack. It was absolutely incredible for me. That was a lot of money for me. It's a lot of money for a lot of people, right? But you got to start somewhere. And so whether it be selling tractors or someday it'll be exotic cars for me, because you have to put a place your money needs to be parked somewhere and making you a rate of return. Hopefully more than inflation is stealing from you, right? And so I teach these kind of things to people, and I want to encourage you that it only starts at $20. The easiest way right now to go from $20 to $10,000 in your bank account over a summer is to buy and sell things at thrift stores or garage sales. I'm not joking. It is zero risk. How much of a risk is it for you to take a $20 bill right now, go down to a thrift store or go down to a garage sale, and all you have to do is this. It's the easiest thing ever. Just identify something that you think is cool. I like that. Wow, that's a great deal. I remember in the store that was $100. And how much do you want for it? And they, $5? It's like, I can't lose money on the deal. And you go buy it. Now here's the coolest thing. If you like that thing, there's someone out there that likes it as well. And all you need to do is figure out how to find that person and put the product you just bought with the seller. And today, in this day and age, with Facebook and OfferUp and eBay, there is so many different ways to take $5 item that is about $100 in the store normally and sell it. I know it sounds crazy. You're like, this isn't worth my time. Sell it for $20. Well, now you started with $20, you spent $5, you now have $40. Now you go, what can I do with that $40? Well, why don't I go buy 8 more of those $5 items and sell them for $20? And what you will find is that going from $20 to $10,000, now you go, now I can only sell so many $5 items for $20. How do I make more money? And you flip that into the next side hustle. And you go from side hustle to side hustle, economic cycle to economic cycle. And before you know it, I kid you not, you'll be buying an airplane. I'm not joking. This is the easiest way to go from 0 to 10 G's. Like that. And then you need to learn how to organize. And before you know, you got an LLC, you got your business license, you got a bank account, you've got write-offs now. Hey, look, I just bought myself a new car, a truck to go pick up my products and bring them to auction and all this kind of stuff. There's so many different ways of making money. So here's the question. What are you doing about it? Do me a favor right now. Let me know, type 1 if you've got a side hustle right now. So you work for the man, right? And all of us want to get out of this. All of us, I know what it's like to be frustrated, beaten down, emotionally, mentally, just, I want to be done, right? Doug's got one. I'm pretty sure Doug's is in real estate, right, Doug? And the point being is that you want that freedom. Well, for a certain amount of time, you've got to work for the man, and then you've got to do your side hustle. And then slowly but surely, you build yourself up, dollar after dollar, saving, investing. And then at a certain point, you could walk away and you could do anything you want with your life. Anything. This is supposed to be a motivation right now. Type 2 if you're being motivated and you're feeling excited, because you need to do now, if you feel that excitement, do something about it today. Don't wait around. Don't mess around. Go and do something. I'm not joking. You're coming home. You're listening to this at work right now. Type 3 if you're listening at work. It's okay. We all do it. And you go, you know what? I got $5 in my pocket. I'm going to go do what the ninja says. I'm going to go stop by a thrift store. I'm just going to look around. Even if I don't find anything, it's cool. But I'm going to take $5 and I'm going to go buy something and I'm just going to try and sell it. And what happens if I can't? Well, if you buy something you like and you can't sell it, well, you got something you like. There's no risk. That's why I teach people to start small, start slow. But then when something sells, you go get a few more and then you go get a few more. Remember, I started with one electric train set that was normally $400 in the store. I bought one brand new, 50% off, for $200. I sold it for $400 on eBay. Went right back down to the store. I bought 3 more. And then I bought more and I bought more. And within 1 year, I had $20,000 of my own money. And I put it down to my first house. My net worth went to $1 million because I started investing in real estate at the right time of the cycle 2.5 years later. That's not bragging. You can do this. You can do this. Any single person can do this. So look, I want to point out the new channel, This Will Make You Rich. And I just released, and it's down in the description, and I'll pin it in the comments, a video entitled How to Know If Your Side Hustle is Worth It. And I want to start bringing very practical, free information to you to start changing the way that you perceive your finances and your life. And if you go look at that channel, if you're in debt right now, there's a lot of good videos that are helping a lot of people how to get out of debt. Like that. I believe that channel is going to change millions of people's lives for the better. And we are going to absolutely crush it in this next economic downturn. And please understand, there will be going to be so many opportunities. Plenty for you. Get ready for it. Take a look at the link down in the description. It's to the new channel. Thank you to everybody. Hit the subscribe button. Love you guys. The Economic Ninja is out.